We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. The M's enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. So digging in now, D. Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, D.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Hamill, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
As a look, now the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll get in there safely. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, John Jay. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. And quickly there are 2 away. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Paxton's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Moustakas at second with 2 down. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's
leading off for the Mariners, left fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Career numbers against Jason Hamill. He has a 3-for-12 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Ben Gamble, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Taylor Motter. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out for short. There is Escobar. And there's out number 2. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cano has a play. 1 down. Digging in now for Kansas City, Cam Gallagher. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gallagher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for Seattle, designated hitter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Is in there for strike 1. And the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In Jay, he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Soft liner towards short. And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Paulo Orlando. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So here's the Royals DH, Chesler Cuthbert, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He popped out in his first trip.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Next for Seattle, Ben Gamel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. No hits to this point.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Striding into the box, Taylor Motter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Heading after it is Orlando. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Robinson Cano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On, he can't track it down as this ball falls. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gordon over at second. Cano at first. 2 out in the inning. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside the throw. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight to the strike zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is at the plate. Alex Gordon will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Seager in foul ground, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here we go. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
For the Mariners, catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Duda over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ichiro now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
First baseman, Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
High in the air out to center field. Orlando's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner towards second. Well, there is the second baseman, Cano, for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's dead center for strike 1. Jay behind 0-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Mutter takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
There is Moustakas to looking in for the first down.
Jordan.
First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Riding in once again, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Gordon going back at the track. The wall. Gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. Duda's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Seventh inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Paulo Orlando. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On its way is pitch number 75. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Paulo Orlando is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
High pop-up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar.
Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brad Keller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brad Keller.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Ground ball left side. Escobar has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Ichiro now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch on its way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now Gallagher. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Catcher, Gallagher.
Nick Vincent will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit. Whit Merrifield next to hit. His career history with Nick Vincent, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now is John Jay. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gamble is there. 2 gone. Here's Lucas Duda now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Lucas Duda.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Looking at his career totals, Duda hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back to him on the mound. And this is taken for the out. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. There is Escobar. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Line to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Missed with a slider. That's wide, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Mutter has it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him. And the Mariners will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Our final line for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Kansas City, 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Jason Hammond. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.